Ladies and gentlemen, takers of Blitz, how you guys doing? Just wanted to make a really quick video of a game that I think is a very good example of how to play a T110E5 and a heavy, and just how to, I don't know, I just thought this gameplay is really good for showing, how to do comp, like focus firing, sharing HP, and playing your role and being adaptable to many different roles. So let's go over the lineups here. We've got kind of an odd lineup. I didn't really get what I wanted in this game, but we've got three E5s, an EK90, Vickers, an M60. Yeah, Zuma didn't have anything else. And IS4. As you can see, X-Wing has got their tanks, and also shout out to Meta. We played them on a scrim Sunday. Thanks for showing up. So this was from a QT on Monday. Just happened to run into them again. And as you can see, this is a great spot. I mean, normally if you see E5s on this map, this is kind of the area that they go. Either here, they'll either go here, or they can kind of come over here and hull down on this little ridge. And they can, I've even seen them come around. This time, we've came this way, and you'll see me just get HE. Great HE shot right there. I mean, 200 damage is nothing to sniff at. I mean, that's medium damage if they're shooting heat, so taking no damage and giving damage out is always a good thing, especially, just if your whole team can bleed them out over time. It's just really good, and you never want to leave yourself exposed, especially with the light tank. Thankfully, there's spotted, but as you can see here, we're kind of at a stalemate. We're just bleeding them out, seeing what's going to happen. First. But as you can see, we just started capping A, and that's one thing about putting all of your eggs in one basket is, that gave us the opportunity to send Exploder and the Vickers over to A, capping, right? So that's going to force their hand to do something. As you can see here, I'm backing down thinking, we've got enough heavy tanks. It's such a weird lineup that I can actually back up, roll around, and play this because, in an E5, if you're not aware, it's a really good farming tank, right? I mean, that's the reason you have E5s. IS4s, mouse to take shots, IS4s to take shots, but also has a really good gun. And then E5 is really to farm, and it's you can see that that's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna try to focus fire here. Not the greatest focus fire, just hit 3 different people. But as you can see, we're taking out this IS4 Ghost Tank 666 right here. And it's and unfortunately, but we get the clear. And now we're tied 6v6. And they get another shot. Beautiful fire. 5 on 5. This just shows the importance of focus fire. And here, we want to take out the IS4. Obviously, he's double missed. And I told Explorer to run away. That's what I told. Just didn't want him to die. And as you can see here in a second, their Vickers is a really good spot. He can farm. That's a tank you have to be really scared of, because that tank can do extreme high amounts of damage. I mean, it's so dangerous. And especially if it can get up behind me, the Vickers light, with the Hesh, it can do, just tear us apart. As you can see, I told the Vickers to run away. We have 2 caps, I'm pretty healthy, and as long as he can stay alive, keep resetting, we're going to win on cap points. If they don't kill. But we shall see. So I thought I could get a shot on the Vickers, and you can see back here, our guy's not really running away. I told him to run away, but he kind of ignored me, and we'll come back to him. So, as you can see here, trying to take out the T123, just trying to get a tracking shot. Thankfully I got one right into his track. I was able to track him back away. He bounced the Vickers. This guy's stupid. And now you can see, if this is where you just have to trust your caller, right? Exploder 1009. I don't want to call him out, but just, let your caller do what they say, right? If something happens and it goes wrong, it's your caller's fault. You know, if they make a bad call, that's on them. You did what you were supposed to do, right? And here, the guy's supposed to be running, not fighting two E5s and a Vickers, while I'm running away from an E3 and one shot. But as you can see, I get nice little, really high roll there, lucky high roll. And the best you can do here is bounce. And amazing, got it. Now load the heat and then get a really excellent, really lucky shot there. So now, if you see, I'm kind of angling, trying not to get shot at the Vickers. Now we're about to lose both caps. This is not good. We're probably gonna lose. I mean, he's one shot, I'm two shot. They have 3 tanks left. Thankfully, this Vickers is one shot, but the guy over there he's like 4 shot for me, you know. And so this is kind of where I was talking about in the intro, where, you know, you have to be adaptable and learn to play. So I'm in a heavy, he can farm, and I can take a shot from this E5, right? So you can see, I'm shot blocking. And that's not something you normally would do in an E5, but in this scenario, then compare the Vickers, so, you know, in this scenario, it just goes to show that you have to be adaptable in comp, because you never know what's going to happen. When you play really good teams, they're going to capitalize on every single little mistake, and they're going to make it tenfold, right? And in this situation, I think we did. That Vickers should never have pushed around. They should have just sent the E5, and we were not getting any cap points. And when they sent the Vickers around, that sealed the deal. I mean, that's literally what pushed us over the edge. And otherwise, it would have been really easy clears if they would have waited for their 2E5s to come from either side. And I don't know, the moral of the story here is just, you know, be adaptable. You can see I got 4,900 damage, which is not really that crazy for a tourney game. I mean, if you're all focus firing and you're doing your job as a farming heavy, like an E5, that's just kind of almost a natural thing to do, is to carry games with damage. I mean, that's what your job is. You don't have the craziest armor. You don't have, you know, the craziest, I mean, you have a good gun, but you don't have armor, which is kind of really important. I mean, if you think of the other heavy tanks that are meta, it's, you know, a mouse and an IS-4. Those are immeasurably more armored than an E5. But moral of the story is, you know, depending on the situation, you have to be adaptable. You have to be comfortable with multiple different playstyles, and that can really make a difference in the end. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.